Spring brings new life, so the community of Stranger, Kansas is rallying to resurrect an old church. KCTV5's Nathan Vickers shares the story of a building that stood for a century and a half.
A little country church. It's a place that extends beyond its four walls.
It represents a community.
For Carrie Ritchie,
I think everybody should have a passion for something.
it represents the roots of the Stranger Township in Leavenworth County, where Ritchie and her neighbors,
Let's put the shovel down there.
even her grandkids, have spent many a day at work.
This building I thought was about ready to fall down.
It's got a lot of history here.
There's a reason we are where we are because we came from somewhere.
Settlers built this in 1868, making it the oldest standing wooden church in Kansas.
They knew what they were doing.
Talk about a firm foundation.
Very sturdy.
Jim Sloan's ancestors worshipped here.
My dad and some of my aunts and uncles came to Sunday school here when it was open.
But it hasn't really been open for decades. Hasn't served as a church for more than a century. In 1918, the Spanish flu hit Kansas communities hard.
The community had changed. The war was getting over. It just didn't open back up.
It sat empty for years, rarely used off and on for local clubs and meetings. The paint faded and it started to fall apart, until Sloan's father left behind a memorial fund to try to fix it up a few years ago.
Things can come back and kind of be reinvigorated, reborn, and come back to life.
They've started to turn back time, raising fallen tombstones and fixing what they can on their own, hiring restorationists for the exterior.
Since it was outside work, through the pandemic, they were thrilled. So was I.
The group has applied for grant money to help them with the next steps. They want to fix and refinish the floors. The ceilings need a lot of work too.
It won't completely finish the inside, but it will get it to a point where we can do tremendous amount of it ourselves and we could use it.
One crisis shut its doors. Another may open them.
History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes.
You want to grab this in?
Today is a milestone. An old rugged cross returns to the sanctuary looking like new.
Man, you did an awesome job on that.
Jeff Hunter's handiwork.
It's something positive that I can contribute.
It's a symbol of a new life, maybe as a wedding venue or a chapel.
We definitely want to open it back up for the community to use.
Her community is reaching back to its beginnings.
I think it's important for our community, especially in this day and age with so much mobility, to have some place that people can look up to.
A firm foundation for their future. In Leavenworth County, Nathan Vickers, KCTV5 News.